A miracle. Your Highness is still weak, but your inner vitality flows. With careful nurturing, your lifespan can be extended.
Yaoer. I am about to become a father. Do you know, Yaoer, before I married you, I thought I would have only a few months left. I never dared to hope that I could live with you like husband and wife, even less did I imagine. Yaoer. I have become greedy. I want to live. I want to see this child grow up. And I want to grow old with a Yaoer.
The Chancellor is selecting a son-in-law. 2 bowls of sweet soup are brought out. One is white fungus and lotus seed soup. The other is osmanthus wind fermented glutinous rice balls. My half-sister and I are behind the screen, watching Xiao Jingyuan hesitate for a long time. He finally picks up the white fungus and lotus seed soup. Sister. You lost. Young Lord Xiao chose me. Xiao Jingyuan has known that I can only make one type of sweet soup, that is, the fermented rice balls. But he didn't choose it.
If I didn't choose Fua, she would soon reach the age for mandatory marriage. She would be assigned a husband by decree. She is a concubine's daughter. What good family could she be assigned to? Once she dodges the mandatory marriage decree, I will call off the engagement and marry you.
But he forgot. I am Jiang Fu's older sister. I am older than her.
Sister, it seems that in 3 days, you will have no choice but to go to the palace obediently to bear a child for the crown prince.
Chancellor, I've chosen the sweet soup.
Sister, the young lord chose me. Don't be sad, sister. The young lord must only pity me. The one he truly loves in his heart has always been you, sister.
The young lord and the chancellor's legitimate daughter are truly a match made in heaven.
The young lord chose the concubine's daughter, Jiang Fu, in the mansion. Young lord, are you sure?
How could this be? Jiang Yao is pitiful. Her half-sister actually stole her marriage. No way. She waited for the young lord for so long. If this marriage is off, wouldn't she have to obey the mandatory marriage decree?
Lord Chancellor, I am fond of Fua. I wish to marry her as my wife. All right, Yaoer. Don't be angry. It's just acting for the occasion. Fua cried for a long time last night. If I didn't choose her, she would probably be assigned a husband. Her status is low. What good family could she be matched with? Don't worry. Once she gets past the mandatory marriage decree, I'll find a way to cancel the engagement with her. By then, I will welcome you into my home.
Young lord. I am Jiang Fu's eldest sister. Have you considered if our marriage doesn't happen today? I will have to marry sooner than Jiang Fu. Aren't you worried I'll be assigned a husband?
Sister, don't be angry at the young lord. Fu is just too scared. She wanted the young lord to help her once. You're the legitimate daughter. You wouldn't understand how humble a concubine's daughter can be. No good family would ever want me. I've always lived in your shadow. Sister, you've been the jewel of the capital since childhood, and the Duke of Dinghua's mansion is your maternal grandfather's home. You excel in everything. Why would you be forced into an official match? Sister, I beg you, let me have the prince, won't you? I only asked the prince to help me this once.
A Yao Fua is begging you like this, isn't that enough? She's right, you're the legitimate daughter and the Duke of Dingguo's granddaughter. Why would you be forced into an official match? They'll find a way for you. Once Fua's official match deadline passes, I'll marry you properly. It's just a little later. Can you not even wait that long?
No, I can't wait.
A Yao. You've always been steady. Why are you acting like those ignorant women, jealous and petty?
Listen to the prince talking such nonsense. He says Our Lady is acting like those ignorant women, jealous and petty. He's holding the second miss in his arms and still has the nerve to say that. My dear sister, keep your voice down, be careful not to be overheard. Still, the Prime Minister is the Grand Secretary of the court, and our old Duke commands the military, in this capital, who doesn't show them some respect. Why does Our Lady talk as if she has no backing at all? Respect. The imperial decree for official marriage personally approved by His Majesty, is right there. Whose face in this world can be bigger than the Emperor's authority, even if the Prime Minister and the Duke hold immense power? Could they defy the imperial order for Our Lady's sake? But on the day the decree entered the mansion, the prince clearly held Our Lady's hand and said he would come with a grand sedan and marry her, protecting her for life. Our Lady heard those words, watched the decree enter the ancestral hall, and didn't even frown. The decree stated clearly and plainly that before Our Lady's 18th birthday, if she still has no marriage, a bridal sedan will be prepared immediately and carried into the Eastern Palace. You must have heard too, the current crown prince has been bedridden for years, barely hanging on by a thread. His Majesty isn't granting a marriage, he's clearly using Our Lady as an object to bring some joy to that dying prince, and that's all. So that's it. Then, the heir doesn't know about this. How could the heir not know? The heir knows everything. But what about now? He's making you, miss, endure it. The heir is going to personally push our miss into the Eastern Palace.
Is the heir really not going to change his mind? The promises we once made don't count anymore, is that so?
They count. Why wouldn't they count? In another 6 months, after Fua gets through this crisis, we'll renew our engagement. Don't worry. The wife of the genuine heir will only be you.
Sister, the heir said he would come to propose in 3 days. When that time comes, could you lend me the headdress on your head, that coral set? You know, I don't have any valuable jewelry to show off. If I embarrass myself, it's also a loss of face for the Prime Minister's mansion. Also, to prevent people from saying that the elder sister can't tolerate her half-sister. Don't you think?
Yao Yao, come here.
Mother.
This was my dowry back then, the headdress I brought. It's from your maternal grandmother's family, passed down for generations. Now, it's yours.
Little sister. This headdress set, I cannot give it to you. I'll have father order the 100 Treasures Pavilion to send new headdresses for you to choose from.
But this headdress set matches my new dress perfectly. I just want to borrow it to wear and return it. Can't I even do that? Sister, I know the heir chose me, and you're unhappy. But I really like this coral headdress. Okay.
A Yao? You're being narrow-minded. It's just a headdress set. Why make such a big deal? Give it to a Fu. I'll have the 100 Treasures Pavilion send you 2 sets as compensation. How about that?
Since you know, little sister, that some things are not yours, you shouldn't covet them.
Enough, A Yao. Choosing Jiang Fu as my wife was my idea. If you want to blame someone, blame me. Why hurt the bond between sisters?
Heir, since you chose Jiang Fu, you are my brother-in-law. Please show some respect. To your sister-in-law, how can you use such a disrespectful tone? You care about her. Even if you buy the Baibao Tower for her, I don't care. But my belongings. Jiang Fu, listen up. You won't get a single piece.
Jiang Yao. Your coral headdress, how much silver? I'll buy it. Okay.
Prince, I'm afraid you can't afford it.
Don't cry. I'll pay your elder sister. I'll buy it and give it to you as your dowry.
Jiangfu, give it back to me.
The headdress is broken.
It's just a headdress. Don't cry. I'll get you another one, okay?
Xiao Jingyuan. You can't afford to replace it. Jiangfu, you knew very well this was my mother's dowry left to me, but you deliberately broke it. I won't forgive you. This score I will settle myself.
What? Yao, this is your mother's heirloom. Why didn't you say so?
To someone like you, who breaks promises, even one more word makes me sick. Prince, since you chose Jiangfu, then take care of yourself. From now on, we are strangers to each other. Don't call me Yao anymore. I and you will have nothing to do with each other from now on. Guards. Take my dowry to the Eastern Palace.
No.
Dad, I am willing to marry into the Eastern Palace.
The crown prince is gravely ill. Marrying him would bring joy, you know, my dear Yao. If you are unwilling, why not let your grandfather find a young officer in the army to betroth you to? That would be better than marrying into the Eastern Palace.
When the imperial edict comes, if it were Xiao Jingyuan, it would be fine. The Empress knows that the Jiang and Xiao families had a verbal marriage agreement. If it were another family, then it would be defying the imperial decree. Xiao Jingyuan and Jiangfu are betrothed. The whole city knows this now. My entering the Eastern Palace is inevitable. Dad, for the Jiang and Gu families, I am willing to enter the palace. Take these boxes back to the Zhenyuan Ho mansion, to the prince. These are the things he sent to our mansion before. Now that he is betrothed to Jiangfu, these things should no longer be kept. On the day of my wedding, send someone to return them.
Yes, miss. Come in.
Sister, Four came to see you. Sister, this is from the prince. He asked me to bring it for you. I was going to give you a wedding dress, but then I thought, if I enter the household first, and you marry into the Zhenyuan Marquise's mansion, you might not be able to wear bright red. So, I helped you pick a pink one. Do you like it, sister?
Second miss, the eldest miss is your elder sister. And, our eldest miss, when did she say she would marry Prince Xiao?
Since when is it your turn to speak? You don't know your place.
Jiangfu. You are a concubine's daughter. Making a scene in front of me like this also shows no respect for hierarchy, isn't it? Do you want me to discipline you too? If you want to marry Prince Xiao in peace, you'd better behave. Don't provoke me. Otherwise, I have plenty of ways to prevent your marriage. Don't you believe me?
The prince, in front of everyone, said he would betroth me. What do I have to fear?
Is that so? But if father claims that you have a serious illness and cannot marry, then I'll have to marry instead. Do you think it's possible? Jiangfu, remember, don't mess with me. Otherwise, I will make your dreams come to nothing. These past few days, anything you hear, don't speak a word of it outside, otherwise, your position as the prince's wife, I can't guarantee whether you'll keep it.
Second miss, please go back. Miss, the prince has sent some things over.
Sell them all. Exchange them for silver. And donate it to the charity house.
Yes, miss.
I'll trouble the steward on the day of Yao's wedding, to set up a kanji stand to give out porridge. First, to pray for the crown prince. Second, to aid the poor.
Yes, miss.
Miss, the porridge stands outside are all set up. The people are all grateful for your kindness. But today's wedding. His Highness the Crown Prince, he didn't come to fetch the bride.
The crown prince can't come. I've known that all along. If I marry him now, I'll be his wife.
The auspicious hour has arrived. Please escort the crown princess into the palanquin. Farewell to the crown princess. Thank you, your highness, for the porridge charity.
The crown princess is benevolent. She will surely be harmonious with his highness, like a lute and zither in perfect harmony.
Whose wedding is this? Such a grand procession.
The crown prince is getting married today. Such a big event, and you didn't know?
The crown prince is critically ill. Which family's daughter would marry into that now?
It's the eldest miss of the Jiang family. Now she's the crown princess.
From now on, he's a stranger.
How is that possible? The crown prince has been very ill lately. Chancellor Jiang dotes on the eldest miss so much. How could he bear to let his legitimate eldest daughter suffer like that? You don't know this. The eldest Miss Jiang today is exactly her 18th birthday, and she hasn't been betrothed yet.
The imperial marriage decree who dares disobey? His Majesty's personal betrothal is precisely a well-matched union. No one can find fault with it. That's not right. A few days ago, the Chancellor's mansion held a banquet to choose a son-in-law. I noticed the heir of the Marquis of Zhenyuan was also there. I thought it was a sure match. But what happened? The heir actually publicly chose the second miss, born of a concubine.
I heard that too. The eldest Miss Jiang and the heir, Xiao, were childhood sweethearts. They've had since childhood a verbal engagement. If the heir had already lost interest, he should have made it clear. He had to wait until the imperial decree came to change his mind at the last minute. That really hurts the eldest Miss's feelings.
It's truly harmful. My lord, do we still go in to present the betrothal gifts?
She really married him. Jiang Yao, come back. This marriage cannot happen.
Shizzy, where are you going? Today is the day you come to me to propose marriage. The whole city is watching.
Let go. Jiangfu, let go of me.
I won't. If you run after her now, I, Jiangfu, in the capital from now on, will have no face to show myself. Shizzy, you chose me yourself. You can't go back on your word. Shizzy, don't chase after her. She is in love with wealth and status, she said it herself. The crown princess's position is honorable. She will be the future empress. She is willing and voluntarily marrying into the Eastern Palace.
You're lying. Everyone in the capital knows the Crown Prince's health lately. With Yao's proud nature, how could she possibly go willingly? If it weren't for my choosing you 3 days ago. If it weren't for my publicly breaking off the engagement, she would never marry someone else. It's me, I ruined her with my own hands.
Shizi, this has nothing to do with you. It's the official marriage decree.
Official marriage decree? Did you already know about that imperial edict? Jiangfu, you are clearly over a year younger than your elder sister, but 3 days ago, how did you beg me? You cried and said you were going to be matched by decree, said if I didn't save you, you would have no way to live. I am such an idiot, I actually let your few tears cloud my judgment, forgetting Yao, who is older than you, she is the one who is most at risk under the official marriage decree. I believed your slander. I thought the Chancellor's mansion was powerful, could always find a way out for her. But I never expected that her way out would be the Eastern Palace.
Shizi, don't flatter yourself. Jiang Yao really did it willingly. These past few days, she's been in her room tallying the dowry her mother left, over 200 pieces. Every single one she polished with joy. When she chose her wedding dress, her eyes were full of sparkle. Who wouldn't want to be the crown princess? That is every woman's dream of the highest rank. Even if it's because of the imperial decree, she is still the future empress. You think she wanted to marry you so badly? The day you chose me, she didn't even shed a single tear. She couldn't care less who you chose. Because between you and the Eastern Palace, she had already chosen wealth and power. Prince, wake up. Jiang Yao never had you in her heart. What she wants is the glory of being the crown princess, the future empress.
Shut up, Jiangfu. If you hadn't 3 days ago pushed her to the wall, pretended to be weak, tricked me into breaking the engagement, how could I abandon her? How could I watch helplessly as she was forced to marry someone else? It's you. You're the one who pushed Yao away with your own hands. Yao, wait for me, wait for me. Yao, don't marry him. I was wrong. I shouldn't have broken the engagement. We have a betrothal. We've been engaged since childhood. I have prepared all the betrothal gifts. Come with me. I will marry you. Even if it costs me my life, I will take you away.
How dare you? Who goes there? Who dares to stop the Crown Princess's bridal sedan?
Today is the day appointed by the Emperor and Empress for the Crown Prince's wedding. Delaying the auspicious hour and disturbing the honored guests would be a crime punishable by 9 generations' extermination. Can your Zhenyuan Marquisate bear that?
Yao. Just say one word to me. Just one word from you, I'll give up the Zhenyuan Marquisate and take you away.
Your Highness, please stop. This is the palace gate. If we're accused of treasonous intent, even the Marquis can't save you.
Stop. Prince Xiao, watch your tongue. Years ago, that so-called betrothal was nothing but drunken words. No documents were ever exchanged, nor were betrothal gifts formally presented.
No, that's not true. Yao, in my heart.
Moreover, just 3 days ago, in front of all the guests in the capital, you personally chose my half-sister, Jiangfu, as your wife. Today, you're leading the betrothal procession to the Jiang Manor. Prince Xiao, have you forgotten so soon?
Hey Zhao, let me explain. You're the most reasonable person I know. Can't you understand my predicament? I don't truly love Jiangfu. At the lake pavilion, I didn't even hold her hand. I just saw her crying so hard, kept saying she was destined to. If I didn't choose her, her life would be ruined. I just wanted to help her. Consider it as fulfilling the last bit of goodwill between our families. Was that so wrong? I told you. I just need half a year. Once this blows over, I'll find a way to call off that engagement. Then, I'll go through the full rights to marry you. You, Jiang Yao, are the one I've chosen as my wife for life. Why couldn't you just wait for me a little longer? Why rush to throw yourself into the Eastern Palace?
Oh dear, my prince, please say no more. If we miss the auspicious time, our own lives won't be spared.
Xiao Jingyuan, your so-called helping her meant forgetting my 18th birthday. Prince Xiao, from the moment you held that bowl of sweet soup for Jiangfu, that very moment, you were no longer my true love. The auspicious time is near. Lift the sedan chair.
The auspicious hour has arrived. Lift the sedan. Prince Xiao, you've delayed Her Highness's most favorable hour. Is the Zhenyuan Marquis trying to rebel? Congratulations, Your Highness. Your wish has come true. You've married Lady Jiang. But, it seems Lady Jiang didn't know you loved her.
No matter. Today is my happy day. Tell the men to go collect their rewards.
Yes.
Your Highness, your orders?
Please inform Lady Gui. The ceremony today I will definitely attend.
Eunuch, I heard His Highness yesterday. Will the wedding go through? Nonsense. Today is the joyful occasion the Emperor and Empress have been waiting for. The Crown Princess is a blessed match chosen by the Astrological Bureau. Even if His Highness has been raised in the Eastern Palace, he is still the only legitimate son of the Emperor and Empress, our future master.
Eunuch Li, the Dowager has something to discuss.
Madam Shi, I'll be right there.
Crown Princess, the ceremony is about to begin. The Dowager sent me to help you.
Then, thank you for your trouble.
Miss, I heard the maid say the Crown Prince today might not. Madam, you may take your leave.
Crown Princess, don't worry. The Crown Prince said he will certainly come.
I'm not in good health. I couldn't go to welcome you in person. Leaving you alone at the palace gate to endure the Xiao family's insults. You've been wronged.
My prince, if you know that I've been wronged, then I feel not wronged at all. In the future, when you're well, you can accompany me back to my family home. Then, you'll give me face, and no one in the capital will dare gossip.
It's done. It's done. Quick, go to Fenji Palace. Report the good news to Her Majesty. Congratulations, Your Majesty. News from the Eastern Palace, the Crown Prince and Crown Princess are both well. Jinger's complexion today has improved so much. This is all thanks to the Crown Princess.
His Majesty bestows upon the Crown Princess a pair of red coral trees, 12 pairs of South Sea pearls. Her Majesty bestows a pair of twin lotus gold hairpins, 20 bolts of floating light brocade, coral headdresses, 100 sets.
Yower, on the day after the grand wedding, I wanted to mention your mother, Lady Gu. She and I have been friends for years. That broken coral headdress. Now, every year the coral headpieces we receive, however many you want, I'll give you.
Thank you, Mother.
Yower, actually, it was Jinger who told me. Enough. I was going to hand over the Eastern Palace to you. Now seeing you and Jinger so close, I can finally set my mind at ease. From now on, the thousands in the Eastern Palace are under your authority.
I will not fail your trust, Mother. I will ensure my husband has no worries.
How strange. Everyone said the Crown Prince, but unexpectedly, this eldest daughter of the Jiang family is truly fortunate.
Indeed, who would have thought? Just now, the Crown Prince, though still taking medicine, sat steadily, and his complexion was much better. As soon as the Crown Princess arrived, she took charge. Now everyone in the palace is trying to curry favor.
The heir of Marquis Zhenyuan, Xiao Jinyuan, and the second miss of the Prime Minister, Jiang Fu, arrive.
My lord, look, those chests being carried over must all be gifts for my sister. She is lucky. Even with an official match, she gets such wealth.
That's right, a Yao.
Prince, the whole capital is watching. Are you going to be here to embarrass the one who once broke off the engagement and make him lose face?
Look, that is that Miss Jiang II, a concubine's daughter, used such means to steal her elder sister's marriage. Now she really thinks of herself as a phoenix.
So what if she's the prince's wife? The distinction between legitimate and illegitimate is carved into the bone. All the ladies in the capital, who doesn't have a scale in their heart? Only Prince Xiao has his heart blinded by lard, taking elmwood for pearls.
Four pays respects to elder sister. Sister is doing well in the palace. Poor Fu worries day and night at the manor.
Miss Jiang, be careful with your words. Sitting before you is Her Highness, the Crown Princess. You cannot use the former, improper addresses. Once you enter the Eastern Palace, the Crown Princess is the sovereign, and you are the subject. Disrupting the order like this, are you trying to defy imperial authority? Also, the Eastern Palace recently had great joy. His Highness the Crown Prince is in good health. It's a time of continuous good news. You come here, crying and sobbing, wearing a long face. Who are you showing that to? If you offend His Highness's fortune and cry away the hard-won good news, when that time comes, the Empress will blame you. You, a mere, prospective prince's wife, can you bear it?
Madam, since Miss Jiang II doesn't know the rules, take her away and teach her properly. Don't let her offend His Highness's sight.
My Crown Princess, you have no idea on your wedding day, the commotion at the Prime Minister's mansion was even more exciting than a stage play.
Huh?
I was in the sedan chair at that time, so I didn't know it was such a mess outside.
It was more than a mess. Your half-sister was crying and making a scene without a shred of dignity befitting a young lady of the mansion. Just because young Master Xiao saw your phoenix sedan chair as if he lost his soul, chased after the bridal procession. She almost didn't secure that marriage, wrestling in the street like a clown. Later, she finally managed to suck up to the air of Marquise Genuan, and she plays the victim everywhere outside, telling everyone how much she suffers in this mansion. So much injustice. It's really laughable. In this capital, except for those brainless men, who can't see through her childish tricks.
She's always been like this. Best at playing the victim.
Truly a concubine-raised daughter. Not fit for proper occasions. After all her efforts to snatch it, it's nothing but a reputation-destroyed empty shell.
Yes. That's always been her tactic. Always has been. Whining and playing weak. Softening men's hearts with tears. And stole the marriage that should have been mine. Now I'd like to see what she schemed so hard to snatch, this marriage. If it will turn out as she wishes. Will it grant her a life of wealth and peace?
A Yao. 3 days ago, I stopped you at that alley. Why wouldn't you listen to a word I said? I told you I would marry you. Why are you so stubborn? Why insist on jumping into this Eastern Palace? Look at yourself now. I heard that after the grand wedding, the Crown Prince hasn't even attended the Grand Court. He doesn't even show up. Is he already? Are you in the palace, is that it? Staying with that person day and night, living in fear. Don't you understand? My engagement to a Fu is just a delaying tactic. That was only to silence the public opinion. How could I really let a lowly concubine-born daughter become my principal wife? The position of the primary wife of me, Xiao Jinyuan, the principal wife seat only you, Jiang Yao, can hold it.
Your words, young lord, I, your old servant, find quite new. Isn't that so, young lord? I've heard that Miss Jiang, the second daughter, in the Prime Minister's mansion, has told the servants everything, saying that she has already had intimate relations with you. How is it that in your mouth it becomes a temporary expedient?
That's her talking nonsense.
Nonsense? If you didn't want to marry her, why did you, young lord, with great fanfare, go to the Jiang family to present betrothal gifts? The rules of the capital, though I dare not claim to know them fully, I've never heard of any family taking a concubine requiring the young lord himself to personally deliver betrothal gifts to their door. Moreover, who the young lord wants to marry, or loves to marry, that is the Zhenyuan Marquis household's family affair. What does it have to do with our crown princess? You are merely the Prime Minister's mansion's future brother-in-law, an outsider, coming before the Crown Princess to say such strange things. The family discipline of genuine Marquise mansion, does it teach you to be so ignorant of propriety and blind to status? I've long heard that the genuine Marquis household has strict discipline. Today, hearing your words, madam. Truly, you are very particular.
Isn't that so? Even a verbal betrothal was set by the ancestors. To break it off just like that, there is no integrity at all. Now that the eldest miss is the crown princess, that Xiao young lord, on the other hand, while marrying the concubine-born younger sister, and also comes to puts on an act before the crown princess of a lovesick fool. Who is he trying to impress?
What lovesick fool? I think, purely can't keep his pants buttoned, a libertine. His mouth says he can't forget the eldest miss, but behind her back, he's with the concubine-born second miss, has had intimate relations. A man like this, even one more look is too dirty.
The Marquis and his wife, I don't know what they were thinking. Actually letting a concubine's daughter enter the house as the heir's wife. The face of the capital will probably be completely lost by them.
Ladies, I'm afraid you've misunderstood. Our family's century-old reputation cannot be ruined by a child's recklessness. Recently, the Marquis and I were at our villa outside the capital, praying to Buddha. I don't know what possessed Jing Yuan or what evil spirit blinded him. Taking advantage of the elders being away, he went and made his own decision. The position of the heir's wife in our household must be a proper, well-bred young lady from a distinguished family. She must be virtuous and talented, and come from an unblemished background. It's not a position for any random nobody. Back then, Jing Yuan must have been blinded by greed. He actually dared to go and destroy the excellent marriage that the elders had arranged. Our family feels guilty, but no matter what, we, the Shao family, cannot afford that shame. There is no way we would let a concubine-born girl take the position of the principal wife. Isn't that slapping our own face? Are we deliberately making the whole capital laugh at us?
Mother.
Shut up.
Did you hear that? The Marquise's wife herself said she's not even a nobody. She doesn't even count as that.
A concubine's daughter is still a concubine's daughter. Did she really think that climbing into his bed would make her the legitimate wife? She's just the young master's temporary novelty, a mere plaything.
Madam. Your words. Are you trying to force Fuer to death? The heir and I have already exchanged betrothal gifts and are engaged. The whole capital knows I am a member of the Shao family. How could he marry someone else? Heir, say something. That night, in that room behind the lake pavilion, you and I were already intimate. You kept telling me I was the one in your heart. How could you, at this palace banquet, abandon me after taking my innocence?
Shut up. You have the nerve to bring up that night? If you hadn't that night deliberately gotten me drunk, if you hadn't secretly worn your sister's dress, and deliberately in the dim light pretended to be her, even if I, Xiao Jingyun, were blind, how could I have mistaken you for her? If you hadn't deliberately set up that despicable trap to frame me, I would rather die than touch you even a single finger.
Let go of me. That night, when you held me under the covers, the name you called out was clearly my name. You said you loved my charm, loved this kind of gentle and obedient appearance, unlike that rigid Jiang Yao. Have you forgotten all this?
Impossible. I never said such strange things. That day, I chose you only because I pitied you. I wanted to help you get through the official marriage decree. In my heart, there is only one person.
Shut up. Do you want to get the entire Shao family killed?
Your Highness, the Crown Princess, please grant Fuer justice. Fuer knows I am of low status. But my pure body has already been given to the young lord. It was an engagement witnessed by all in the capital. Now the Marquis' household denies it. Are they trying to force Fuer to death? Your Highness. You are Fu's elder sister. Blood is thicker than water. If the young lord truly breaks off the engagement today, Fu has no way out. But this pond.
Jiangfu. As a concubine-born daughter of the Chancellor's mansion, not only do you fail to restrain yourself and follow propriety, but you go out of your way to frame your elder sister. And now you make a scene at this Eastern Palace feast, destroying the century-old reputation of the Jiang family in a single day. This is the last time I, as your elder sister, will grant you justice. After today, I will personally inform father to remove you from the Jiang family registry. From now on, the Jiang family will have no second daughter, and I will no longer recognize you as a member of the Jiang family. Young Lord Xiao. Since you have already consummated your relationship with her, and publicly stopped her sedan chair at the alley announcing your engagement, even though this engagement lacked parental consent and a matchmaker's word, being a private and improper arrangement, the Xiao family is a distinguished house. Surely you cannot be a coward who dares not take responsibility. Even if she is unworthy to be a wife, taking her as a concubine is something your family should take responsibility for her purity, isn't that right?
I obey your decree. Upon my return, I will see it done. Your Highness, the Crown Princess. If I handle this filthy matter properly, and behave from now on, will your Highness forgive my past transgressions?
Forgive? Young Lord Xiao is joking. I have never cared about dead things. What is there to forgive?
Just now I heard the young Lord of Genuine Marquis seems to be asking for some favor. I am puzzled. What great crime has the young lord committed that requires my crown princess to personally grant forgiveness?
Oh my god. The crown prince is obviously backing her highness. The young lord has hit a hard wall this time.
Why did you come out without a cloak? Let's go inside. I had them prepare your favorite osmanthus cakes.
Who said the Crown Prince doesn't care about worldly affairs? He's so caring. Jiang Yao really is blessed from a past life.
Young lord, my family matters don't require your concern. Go inform the Empress Mother that I am a bit tired. As for these social obligations, let Her Majesty arrange them herself.
Yes.
The wind is strong. Ayao, will you accompany me to the rear hall to rest for a while? The newly offered pre-rain Longjing tea. I want to enjoy it with you.
Didn't you see that scene? The Crown Prince, though he wasn't fully recovered, the way he protected the Crown Princess was enough to dazzle all of us.
After the palace banquet, the whole capital is buzzing. The crown princess can't bear even the slightest grievance. Whoever dares to provoke her, the crown prince will be the first to oppose.
Absolutely. We thought Miss Jiang would suffer entering the palace. Who would have thought that young Master Xiao would be acting all devoted? He should look at himself and see what he's worth.
The Xiao family's face has been completely lost today. That troublemaking concubine-born must never set foot in our Xiao family as the legitimate wife.
Mother, that night, I really...
Enough. Such despicable tricks and you talk about status? Steward.
Yes, madam.
Take a few men and go to the Chancellor's residence to inform them. Say that the genuine Marquis Manor's reputation cannot be tarnished in the least. Out of respect for the Chancellor's residence, our Xiao family can only reluctantly take Jiangfu as a concubine.
But the second miss might throw a fit.
A concubine is a concubine. Once she's in, we have plenty of rules to teach her. If she's unwilling, she can always throw herself into the lotus pond.
You dare talk about the future? At the Eastern Palace banquet, you disgraced me completely. The whole capital is pointing fingers at me. The Jiang family has no such shameless daughter. If you truly feel humiliated, I will find you another marriage. Marry far from the capital, find a family with a clean background, and be a proper wife. I'll ensure you have a comfortable life.
Second miss, leaving the capital means the middle of nowhere. How can it compare to the capital's splendor?
Marrying far away. Leave the capital. In this life, how am I supposed to step on that woman and crush her?
Concubine Jiang, this way, please. Our manor has strict rules. A concubine entering the house can only use this side gate. If you dawdle any longer, and miss the time to serve tea to the lady, the cane won't show mercy.
After all, she's the legitimate daughter of a count. This figure and bearing are what a proper heir's wife should have. That, concubine-born daughter of the Jiang family, has been silent since entering the manor. She really isn't fit for the spotlight.
Second bow to the parents.
Hold it, I'd like to see who dares to bow. Xiao Jingyuan. I am carrying your child in my womb. That is the Xiao family's legitimate eldest grandson. Madam, you want the legitimate daughter of the Earl's manor to enter the household. Fine. If you don't raise me to equal wife today, I'll dash my head against this wedding ring right now, and let this unborn child add another mark to your happy occasion.
Xiao Jingyuan, listen carefully. I, Lu Manchuan, am the legitimate daughter of the Earl Manor. I will never share a husband with such a lowly concubine-born woman. If you dare raise her to equal wife today, and let the child in her belly take the position of the eldest son, our Pingyang Earl Manor will definitely petition the emperor and make trouble for your Zhenyuan Marquis Manor.
Jiang Fu, how long are you going to keep harming me? If you hadn't been so clever that day, pretending to be weak and tricking me into calling off the engagement, how could I have lost a Yao? How could I have become the laughingstock of the entire capital? And now you dare to use a child to blackmail me at the wedding? Truly a venomous heart.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Jingyuan, you cannot keep her.
Guards. Since that's what she wants, let her have it. Go brew the strongest concoction. And get rid of that root of trouble for me.
Oh my god, the young lord really has a hard heart. Jiang Fu brought it on herself. Before the main wife even entered the household, she wanted to bear the first son, which noble family would tolerate that?
The genuine Marquis Manor doesn't lack people to bear children. Besides, the main wife hasn't yet given birth to the legitimate son.
Your Highness, from the genuine Marquis Manor, news has arrived.
Tell me.
That concubine Jiang, at the young lord's grand wedding, made a scene, and right then, the young lord forced her to drink miscarriage herbs. The child is already gone. I hear the scene.
That kind of self-righteous cleverness really lets Jiang Fu push it to the extreme.
This servant has truly seen it all. This second young lady, since childhood, followed her concubine mother. Didn't learn anything else, but learned all these underhanded tricks. She still thinks the young lord is the same who would lose his mind over her crying.
She was raised by her concubine mother, locked in a room, taught nothing but how to seduce men, but they forgot to teach her how to think. Back then, before she entered the house, her man thought she was a delicate flower that needed care.
A delicate flower. She's a death trap. In that situation, using her own child as leverage, not just the Marquis manor, any ordinary family would never tolerate that.
But she just doesn't know when enough is enough. Jiang Fu thought a few tears of hers could control the Zhenyuan Marquis' manner. She cried for too long, and what the man saw was no longer fragility, but annoyance. In this deep mansion, power, status, which of those is worth less than those 2 drops of tears? Tears are the cheapest thing. A proper wife would never stoop to such tricks.
Madam, please have some tea.
How dare you? Concubine Jian, have you forgotten your place? A concubine kneeling before her mistress, yet her eyes are restless, only fixed on the young lord. Haven't you learned your lesson?
All right, say no more.
The young lord's heart aches. Don't forget, this is a concubine who used the child in her womb to threaten at the wedding. If I don't discipline her, the inner court of this manor will be turned upside down by her. Go back to your side courtyard. Without my permission, you're not to take a single step out.
Yaoer, have you been feeling better these days?
Your Highness, I feel a little.
Someone. Summon the imperial physician at once. What's wrong? The crown princess has always been healthy. Why would she faint for no reason?
Congratulations, Empress. Congratulations. Her Highness the Crown Princess is not ill, but rather she is 2 months pregnant. It's a happy pulse.
Rewards. Generous rewards. Quick, go tell His Majesty, and tell the Crown Prince.
A miracle. Your Highness is still weak, but your inner vitality flows. With careful nurturing, your lifespan can be extended.
Yaoer. I am about to become a father. Do you know, Yaoer, before I married you, I thought I would have only a few months left. I never dared to hope that I could live with you like husband and wife, even less did I imagine. Yao. I have become greedy. I want to live. I want to see this child grow up. And I want to grow old with a Yao.
I'm 3 months pregnant. And the pregnancy is stable. I saw Jiang Fu again, and the heir's wife of Zhenyuan Marquis.
Your Highness, you are truly blessed. Pregnant just months after marriage, I've been married and haven't conceived. The tonics from the Zhenyuan Marquis, I've eaten a whole basket of them, but still no sign. It's truly worrying.
Having children is all about fate.
I heard that the heir was once betrothed to the crown princess. Later, because of Sister Jiang, the engagement was called off. I thought Sister Jiang was blessed, but after I married in, she miscarried. She's as unlucky as I am.
It's right that I haven't conceived. After all, the heir's wife is jealous and keeps the heir in her room, not letting him visit other concubines. But how is it that she monopolizes him every day and still hasn't conceived? Clearly, she is truly unlucky. Back then, at the wedding, you caused me to miscarry. That was Xiao's bloodline. Heaven will judge your deeds. Who knows if the Marquis will have any heirs in the future?
Concubine Jiang and the heir before marriage had already pledged themselves to each other. They were deeply in love, and she became pregnant. Jealousy is natural. But the prince is a playboy. The princess consort should stay on top of things. From now on, concubines and chambermaids will be plentiful. In that case, I, the empress, sympathize with your hardship. I'll grant you 2 palace maids to take as concubines. Train them for a few days, and they can help the prince produce heirs.
Those 2 girls have been in the mansion for 2 months. The prince sleeps there every night, but those 2's bellies haven't shown any sign of life.
Not just them. The first wife and concubine Jiang fight like cats and dogs every day, but neither has gotten pregnant. Now, in this marquis's mansion, it's complete chaos, a total mess.
Master Hu, take another look. That concubine Jiang before had definitely been with child.
The 4 women in the Zhenyuan Marquise's mansion all failed to conceive. I think the problem might be with that Prince Xiao. No way. Who knows? I think his foundation is ruined.
Madame Marquise. The prince's pulse indicates long-term use of a cold, damaging medicine.
What medicine?
It's odorless and tasteless, but it drains a man's vitality. The prince's foundation is likely never to have children again.
Who? Who wants to end the Xiao family line? Impossible, absolutely impossible. That woman back then definitely got pregnant. Jingyuan was still fine then.
Poisoning. Jiang Fu. It was you.
Yes, I did it, so what? Xiao Jingyuan. On your wedding day, you personally destroyed your own flesh and blood. That was a life.
It was his bad luck.
You once told me to bear your child. But then, you said no concubine's child before the legitimate heir. Fine then no one has kids. Since my child couldn't be saved, I'll make sure that the Xiao family line ends completely.
You're trying to destroy the Xiao family.
Jiang Fu. Aren't you protective of that face of yours? Aren't you the one using that face to ruin the Marquise's estate? I'll make you pay. You're so vicious. You should be thrown to wild dogs to be devoured.
Concubine Jiang. The madam said, as long as your face heals even a little, we'll give you 10 times the punishment. For your misdeeds. This rule of face slapping you'll have to endure for life.
Go back and tell the madam that I never want to see those women in the back courtyard, those vicious vipers.
Ever since that incident, the young master has been completely broken. He won't even step foot in the madam's courtyard.
This can't go on like this. If the young master ends up in serious trouble, we'll all be buried with him. Maybe we should.
If the Marquis finds out about this, It would be a breach of family law.
The Marquis can't be bothered with that now.
This is much freer. All those eyes in the Marquis mansion, all those rules. They suffocate me.
Imperial physician. What exactly is wrong with the young master? Madam Marquis, I dare say something disrespectful. The young master has been frequenting brothels and associating with unsavory people. He is already riddled with diseases. More seriously, the young master has been doing this for a long time. His body has been drained. The disease has entered his marrow. Remember, you must never let the young master touch any female in the household. Otherwise, it will be a catastrophe.
Is there really no cure? Our Marquis' household has plenty of money. Please save him.
It's an incurable disease. From today, the young master's skin will slowly rot inch by inch. It will lose thick, putrid pus, and emit a terrible stench. Finally, the poison will eat away his flesh inch by inch. Until it reaches his heart, he will die in agony, as if pierced by thousands of arrows. I am powerless.
How dare he? How dare he come back with such a filthy disease?
We will never be able to hold our heads up again.
Silence. Anyone who dares to spread a word about the young master's illness will be beaten to death, and your whole family buried with you. Pass the order. Seal the Marquis's mansion immediately. No one, whether for shopping or cleaning, is allowed in or out. Say the young master suddenly fell ill and needs rest. He'll see no one.
Yao. Help.
You wretch. What have you gotten into out there?
The Xiao family is left without an heir. I want to return home. The young master has contracted that shameful disease. If I stay any longer, the reputation of the Pingyang Marquis mansion will be ruined by me. My lord, please let me go.
Leave. All of you, leave. The century-old foundation of the Xiao family is destroyed in a day. I have no face to remain at court. The rest of my life, I will spend in the wilderness, left to rot.
Mother-in-law, are you really going to be so heartless?
Don't call me mother-in-law. If it weren't for you, how would my son have broken off the engagement? How would the Xiao family be without an heir? Send her to the family temple. Yes. Shave her head and let her take vows there, for the rest of your life. Before the Buddha's lamp, you will atone for the Xiao family.
Marquis, are we really just leaving like this?
All our property is sold off, and the people are gone. Let's go back to our hometown.
Very well. My Yao, then I'll have no worries. Go deal with the remaining Jiangfu, just take care of it.
Yes.
The baby's here. The crown princess has given birth. It's a little imperial grandson.
Issue my decree. Crown Princess Jiang has given birth to the legitimate eldest son, a merit to the state. From today, grant a general amnesty. Name him Yuan Shen and appoint him imperial grandson. Yuan Chen. Don't be naughty.
Why is this medicine brought back untouched again? Her Highness stayed up all night without sleep, watching by the bed. But His Highness's condition
is fading fast. Her Highness and His Highness have been a loving couple for 15 years. That's already borrowed time from heaven. The Imperial Observatory says it's only a matter of days.
Yao. In my life, the thing I regret the least is that day at the palace gate. I waited for you and you came. But in the end, I cannot grow old with you.
Your Highness, don't talk nonsense. You should rest for a while. When you wake, we'll go see the lotus flowers by the lake.
Hail the Emperor. May he reign for 10,000 years. Empress Dowager, may she live 1,000 years.
I inherit the ambitions of my ancestors. I will be diligent and frugal, love the people as my children, and establish an unprecedented foundation for our dynasty.
The Emperor is wise.
Your Highness, look quickly. This year's twin lotuses are blooming more brilliantly than when you were married, even more vibrant.
Yes. Flowers wither and bloom. Another few years have passed. In the end, everything has become like passing clouds and smoke. Only this prosperous age is as we wished.